Hi people, we hope you are having an amazing day today. This week we watched a very eventful Yellowstone episode and finally got the excitement brought back to the show. Yellowstone Season 5 had a very strong beginning, to the point that it might be the best start to a Yellowstone so far. The initial episode begins with John winning the race to be the governor of Montana and ended with Casey and Monica losing their baby. So in a single episode, we got a clear vibe on what to expect from this season, and it was great. But then the episodes started to slow down quite a bit. At one point, we felt like we are only watching the ranch folk dancing. They went to bars, festivals, and fairs more than they ever went in any other season. Not that we don't like to watch people having fun, but the fact that there are lots of more serious topics waiting to be explored kind of disturbed us. Especially seeing a man like John, who is not the governor of an entire state, preferring to dance with his consultant instead of dealing with the stat matters is quite annoying. Thus, we need Yellowstone to go back to its roots and be that serious show again, so that we can see Duttons at their strongest. It seems like to reach that point, we have to wait a couple more weeks. But before that, let's remember what happened in Yellowstone Episode 7. In Episode 7, we watched Duttons returning from the branding journey in the mountains. When they returned, though, an unpleasant surprise was waiting for them. The cattle had an illness named brucellosis, meaning that they were not able to go through winter. So John decided that half of the cattle needs to be resettled in a land that doesn't experience winter. This means that the Duttons started to look for rental land in the southern regions. But this meant that they will pay millions of dollars each month to secure land for an unknown amount of time. Of course, the Duttons don't have that kind of money, and this means that the family is approaching bankrupt to save its cattle. Naturally, Beth intervened and started to look for alternatives to save the ranch. But John doesn't seem very much eager to evaluate her offers. Beth found out that the Four Sixes Ranch was selling meat online in a highly profitable manner. Expectedly, she decided that they can do the same in Yellowstone as well. In John's opinion, though, the process requires so much effort and it's almost impossible to figure out the repackaging issues. And yet we believe the upcoming episode will be the one in that Beth shines, as she is likely to figure this out for John and save the ranch. On the other hand, Episode 7 witnessed Jamie getting even closer with Sarah Atwood, to the point that the two even conspired against John to impeach him. The promo footage for the upcoming episode shows that Jamie is truly making a presentation to the state assembly to impeach John, which is just crazy. Of course, legally, Jamie has the right to do this, as John not only broke a deal unfairly but also reserved the land, which is not acceptable for a governor. And yet, we are talking about John here. Do we truly believe that he would be impeached? We doubt so. But the promo also shows Jamie telling someone, probably Beth, that the only way to save the Yellowstone ranch is to take it away from John. Now, considering the resistance Beth receives from John when it comes to renewing the ranch, she has the possibility to give in to Jamie for a second. But we believe this is a very small possibility. Beth would never do anything that would harm or upset John. Besides, Jamie is our archenemy, so we don't think she would be sympathetic toward him at all. This means Beth and John will be together and fight against Jamie. And yet, what power do they have against the state assembly? We are not sure. This also means that Beth will find more things about Sarah and will try her best to ruin her too. We are talking about Beth here. We don't think anyone has a chance against her. That being said, we know that Rip is about to take off to a far land for an unknown time, so things may get difficult for Beth as well. She might be many things, but she is powerless without Rip right beside her. We also expect the relationship between Summer and John to soon turn into public information. The two didn't care enough to make their thing a secret and even kiss publicly. Now that his impeachment is in question, we believe the investigative committee of the assembly would dig deep into every single detail about John's life, including Summer. So the fact that he took her out of prison and is also dating her might be a serious problem for him. When it comes to Casey, we know from the promo footage that John will go to want something from him. We believe Casey will be given a key part in saving John from being impeached, and we believe Monica will also support him in this, as she appreciates John's support during this period. So all the Duttons, except for Jamie, are coming together for the sake of John, and we cannot wait for it. According to the show's IMDb page, we are taking a Christmas break to Yellowstone, meaning that we will welcome Episode 8 on January 1, 2023 as a New Year's gift. Are you excited about the new episode of Yellowstone? Do you think the show will return to its old serious days? Or will we continue to watch a bunch of ranchers partying? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.